In the vibrant chaos of Joppa's marketplace, I navigate through the throngs of people, each step a stride towards defiance. With unwavering resolve, I seek out a ship bound for Tarshish, my heart set on fleeing from divine decree. Amidst the lively commerce, I negotiate passage, my escape materializing with each coin exchanged. The ship awaits, promising distance from duty, as I set foot on deck, embracing a path of my own choosing. Confined within the ship's belly, a deceptive rhythm lulls me into a false sense of security. The dim light barely penetrates the cramped quarters, casting long shadows that dance with the ship's movements. Each creak and groan of the vessel whispers tales of the vast ocean, a constant reminder of the journey's uncertainty. In the solitude of the cabin, the belief blooms. I have outmaneuvered divine decree. The rocking intensifies, a subtle warning against such hubris. The sea transforms into a cauldron of fury as a violent storm descends, painting the sky with shades of malevolent gray. The ship groans under the assault of monstrous waves, each surge threatening to swallow it whole. Sailors scramble desperately across the slick deck, their faces masks of terror as they battle the storm's relentless force. Amidst the chaos, they fight to secure the rigging, their lives hanging in the balance with every crashing wave. In the ship's dim underbelly, I lie in deep slumber. The captain's rough hand jolts me awake. His face is inches from mine, desperation etched in every line. Get up, pray to your God. Maybe he will have pity on us. On the expansive ship deck, weathered sailors gather, their faces etched with concern. Small tokens dance in the salty air as the grim ritual of casting lots begins. The tokens fall, their fate sealed by chance. A tense silence descends as all eyes turn, locking onto a singular fateful gaze. The weight of destiny hangs heavy as their collective gaze settles. Harsh winds buffet the ship's deck, where grim sailors gather, their faces etched with worry. The air crackles with accusation as the sailors demand, "What have you done to bring this upon us?" Each gust of wind seems to carry the weight of their collective dread. The weathered faces of the crew reflect the storm brewing both within and around them. Beneath the relentless sun, I stand on the ship deck, beads of sweat tracing my brow. Before me, the endless ocean mirrors the boundless power of the God I have betrayed. With raw honesty, I confess, I am a Hebrew. I worship the Lord, the God of heaven, who made the sea and the dry land. In a moment of profound regret, I reveal, I am running from his presence. The ship deck becomes a stage for terror as the sailors' faces reflect the ocean's violent mood. A wave crashes over the bow, drenching the deck and the sailors in a chilling spray. What should we do to calm the sea? The desperate cry of the sailors echoes against the storm. The ship tilts precariously, threatening to plunge the sailors into the raging sea. Desperation grips the sailors as they fight to maintain their balance on the storm-tossed ship. The ship deck is assaulted by a furious storm, the wind screaming as waves lash against the hull. I stand at the edge of the deck, grappling with the railing as the tempest rages. The sea rises and falls, a maelstrom of water and sky. Desperation colors my words as I shout into the storm. Pick me up and throw me into the sea. Then it will become calm. My voice cracks with the weight of conviction. I know this terrifying storm is my fault. The storm continues unabated, indifferent to my desperate confession. Tempestuous winds buffet the ship, challenging the sailors' every move. The oars bend and creak under the strain as the men struggle to row. Each stroke is a battle against the relentless storm. The distant shore remains a tantalizing, unreachable beacon. The sea whips into a frenzy, threatening to consume them all. Under a sky pregnant with foreboding, the ocean extends into the horizon, its vastness amplifying the sailors' dread. Sailors huddle together, their faces pale with guilt and terror. Their hands are clasped so tightly that their knuckles shine like bone against their tanned skin. A collective plea rises from the deck. "O Lord, please do not let us die for taking this man's life." The weight of their deed hangs heavy in the air as they await a response from the heavens. On the vast ship deck, sailors encircle me, their eyes glinting with cruel intent. With brutal force, they seize me, their grip tightening as I struggle against their hold. I am lifted, suspended between the ship and the churning sea. A moment of stark terror. With a final heave, they hurl me overboard, casting me into the raging depths below. I plunge into the icy water, the shock stealing my breath as the waves crash over me. The ship recedes into the distance, leaving me alone in the vast, unforgiving sea. The storm's rage abruptly ceases, the sea's surface stilling with uncanny speed. The ocean transforms into a mirror, reflecting the serene sky. A sudden stillness blankets the world. The sky is clear and boundless. The sea and sky merge, a perfect reflection of tranquility. On the open sea, sailors gather on deck, their expressions a mix of awe and deep respect. With hands raised towards the heavens, they begin to make their vows. Sacrifices are offered, each gesture a testament to their devotion to the Lord. The vastness of the sea mirrors the depth of their commitment as their voices blend in solemn prayer. In unison, their voices echo across the water, resonating with hope and unwavering faith. I am suspended in the vast expanse of the sea, the icy darkness enveloping me. Submerged in the ocean's depths, the cold intensifies, pressing against my skin. The weight of the sea bears down as I sink further into the abyss. Surrounded by the deep blue, I am sinking deeper into the darkness. Lost in the ocean's embrace, the cold seeps into my bones as I descend. Trapped within the belly of the great fish, I am engulfed by an oppressive, all-consuming darkness. The walls are slick and slimy, pressing in, the air thick with a musty odor. Every breath is a struggle against the suffocating atmosphere. The darkness seems to pulse with the fish's heartbeat, a constant, dreadful reminder of my confinement. Inside the great fish, a realm of absolute darkness and viscous slime. The air hangs heavy, a tangible dread wrapping around everything. Each breath is a struggle against the suffocating atmosphere of the creature's belly. This is more than just darkness, it's a living nightmare. The air hangs heavy with despair, a palpable weight pressing down. A profound silence descends, broken only by the faintest whisper of hope. From the depths of sorrow, a silent prayer begins to form, a beacon in the darkness. The weight of despair seems to lift, ever so slightly, replaced by a fragile sense of anticipation. In the heart of the abyss, a plea echoes, resonating with the faintest glimmer of light. In the dimly lit belly of the great fish, I stand, hands clasped, tears streaming down my face. The air hangs heavy with a scent of brine and ancient secrets, a single ray of light illuminating the swirling dust. I kneel, head bowed, my voice cracking with raw emotion as I cry out. I cry out to God, owning my disobedience, and confessing that true rescue belongs only to Him. Inside the belly of the great fish, a soul seeks redemption and solace through desperate prayer. Remorse weighs heavily, each silent plea echoing in the cavernous darkness. Hope flickers faintly, a fragile flame in the face of overwhelming despair. In the depths of the creature, a heart clings to faith, seeking a path toward forgiveness. Enveloped within the great fish, I am cast in an otherworldly glow, light filtering softly through the translucent flesh. The fish's heart pulses, a relentless, unnerving rhythm that echoes through the cavernous space. Lost in contemplation, I reflect on the winding paths of my life, each choice a step in a dance with destiny. My thoughts turn to God, a relationship marked by storms of doubt and fleeting moments of serene understanding. The ethereal glow intensifies, painting the fish's interior with vibrant hues as my inner turmoil deepens. The pulsing grows stronger, a deafening reminder of life's fragile beauty. As I seek solace in the heart of the beast, bathed in sunlight, the great fish radiates a serene aura, promising renewal. Sunlight streams through the water, illuminating the fish, The water ripples gently, reflecting the sky and the fish. The fish seems to emanate a sense of peace. The light dances across the fish's scales, creating a mesmerizing display. The great fish offers a sense of purification and renewal. Inside the belly of the great fish, a profound sense of solitude envelops the scene. In the dim light, a silent vow takes shape, a commitment to a higher calling. With solemn resolve, the whispered affirmation echoes through the chamber, a promise to follow God's will. The air is thick with anticipation, the weight of destiny pressing down. A moment of profound clarity dawns, the path ahead illuminated by faith. The commitment is sealed, a covenant made in the heart of the deep. In the belly of the great fish, a silent vigil begins. Time stretches into an eternity within the aquatic prison. An unwavering faith illuminates the darkness of the abyss. Each breath is a prayer, each moment a testament to hope. In the heart of the ocean's captive, a miracle awaits. He is ejected onto the beach, a survivor of the deep. Gasping for air, he struggles against the tide's relentless pull. Soaked and slick with the ocean's residue, he clings to life. Against all odds, he lives. On the serene beach, a profound sense of gratitude washes over me as I gaze up at the sky. The vast expanse of the sky fills my vision, mirroring the immensity of my relief. Sunlight bathes me in its warm embrace, a gentle reminder of life's preciousness. The gentle sea breeze whispers through the air, carrying with it the promise of renewal and hope. With each breath, I embrace the moment, grateful for the simple gift of being alive. The sun blazes upon the untouched beach, each grain of sand shimmering like a tiny jewel. The gentle waves caress the shore, their rhythm a soft whisper against the immensity of the ocean. A profound silence descends, broken only by the cries of distant gulls. God's voice comes to me again, soft but unmistakable. The voice echoes within, resonating with the power of creation. The beach stretches out before me, a canvas of light and shadow, waiting to be filled with purpose. Sunlight drenches the serene beach, each grain of sand shimmering with divine light as gentle waves kiss the shore. A voice echoes across the tranquil expanse, filled with authority and purpose. Jonah, arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and preach to it the message that I tell you. The command hangs in the air, a celestial mandate reshaping destinies. Beneath the vast sky, a solitary figure begins a relentless journey toward Nineveh. Each step is a testament to a divine command, each mile a reflection of unwavering resolve. The road stretches endlessly, mirroring the unending nature of the mission. Days blur into a singular, focused pilgrimage, driven by an unshakable faith. The road stretches endlessly toward Nineveh. A solitary figure embarks on a journey fraught with destiny. Dust devils dance across the arid plains, mirroring the turmoil within. Each step is a meditation, each mile a reflection on the immense task ahead. The sun beats down, an unforgiving witness to my solemn pilgrimage. The distant silhouette of Nineveh looms, a beacon of impending confrontation and change. A lone traveler journeys through desolate lands, pondering the weight of a divine command. Beneath the relentless sun, I tread the road to Nineveh, each step stirring the dust of forgotten stories. Figures emerge from the heat-soaked horizon, their forms shimmering like mirages, drawn together by shared purpose. Water skins pass from hand to hand, meager rations are divided, and tales of hardship and hope weave a tapestry of human resilience. Stories echo, painting vivid pictures of unwavering faith against the backdrop of endless trials. Gazing across the vast desert, I am contemplating the boundless nature of the divine, the silent expanse mirroring the infinite within. Beneath the vast sky on the road to Nineveh, a moment of profound introspection begins. The weight of the mission settles, a spiritual preparation unfolds, unseen yet palpable. With resolute spirit, I brace myself, ready to confront the trials ahead. Each step taken is infused with purpose, as I embark on a journey of destiny. Approaching Nineveh, The city looms vast and imposing. The city gates stand as a testament to the immense scale of Nineveh. The sprawling cityscape stretches endlessly, a journey of days to traverse. The city's enormity is revealed. The journey through Nineveh begins. A city without end. Under the relentless sun, the vibrant city of Nineveh thrives with the pulse of daily life. The very air vibrates with the chorus of commerce, a symphony of buying, selling, and bartering. Amidst the chaos, a voice rises above the din, foretelling doom. Yet 40 days, and Nineveh shall be overthrown. The ominous prophecy hangs heavy, stark against the lively backdrop of a city teeming with life. The words cut through the atmosphere, a dark shadow cast over the sun-drenched streets of Nineveh. In the bustling streets of Nineveh, a hush falls as people pause, their expressions caught between fear and intrigue. The city's inhabitants, a sea of faces, become still, each searching for the source of the sudden silence. A wave of unease ripples through the crowd, their whispers amplifying the growing tension. Faces etched with worry and curiosity turn to listen, their eyes wide with anticipation. The air crackles with unspoken questions as the people of Nineveh gather, their fate hanging in the balance. A moment of collective suspense grips the city as all await the unfolding events with bated breath. Through the bustling streets of Nineveh, whispers of impending doom begin to spread. The news spreads like wildfire, igniting fear and unrest among the city's inhabitants. The initial murmurs escalate into fervent discussions as the prophecy permeates every corner of Nineveh. The city transforms into a hive of apprehension as the weight of the prophecy settles upon its people. The streets echo with hushed tones and worried glances as the city awaits its fate. Under the relentless sun, Nineveh's streets pulse with life. Merchants cry out, children play, and soldiers stand guard. Stray dogs dart through the crowd, weaving between feet as the city's pulse quickens. A hushed murmur spreads like wildfire, igniting whispers of concern and disbelief. Faces etched with worry fill the frame, their expressions reflecting the weight of impending doom. The air crackles with fear as the implications of the message sink in, turning speculation into palpable dread. Voices rise in a chaotic chorus, each word a note of fear in the symphony of impending change. At the royal palace in Nineveh, the massive gates stand as silent sentinels of power and authority. A messenger bursts through the gates, his face a mask of urgency as he races towards the palace. He kicks up dust on the sun-baked earth, each step echoing with the weight of the news he carries. The king of Nineveh sits on his throne, awaiting the messenger's arrival. Sunlight floods the throne room, illuminating the dust motes as I stand before the king. The weight of prophecy bears down, heavy on my shoulders. The king sits on his throne, his face etched with worry. He listens intently, his royal robes rustling softly. The king's face softens as he listens to my words. In the grand royal palace, the king's every move echoes with solemn purpose. With deliberate slowness, the king removes his majestic robes, signaling a profound shift. The king replaces symbols of power with rough sackcloth, embracing humility. In a gesture of deep repentance, the king lowers himself to sit among the ashes. Amidst opulent surroundings, the king sits in ashes, a stark symbol of contrition. Under the sun-drenched sky of Nineveh, dust dances in the air, illuminating the city's lively streets. Nineveh's residents, clad in tunics and robes, fill the streets with their bartering and gossip. A sudden shift in the crowd's energy heralds the arrival of a royal herald, his presence commanding attention. Flanking the herald, guards in polished armor cut through the crowd, their presence a stark warning. The royal herald's scroll, marked with the royal seal, hints at a message that could change everything. The air crackles with anticipation as the royal herald prepares to deliver his decree, the city holding its breath. The city of Nineveh is shrouded in an atmosphere of profound penitence as its inhabitants don sackcloth, their faces mirroring deep remorse. The streets teem with figures cloaked in rough fabric, their expressions solemn, each step echoing a collective plea for redemption. A palpable sense of repentance envelops Nineveh, its weight tangible in the heavy silence that blankets the once bustling city. The faces of Nineveh's residents are etched with a shared solemnity, their eyes reflecting a profound understanding of their past transgressions. In every corner of Nineveh, the somber attire of sackcloth speaks volumes, a visual testament to the city's unified contrition and hope for absolution. The air hangs heavy with the weight of remorse, as Nineveh's citizens, draped in sackcloth, seek solace and forgiveness in their shared repentance. Dusty streets teem with worried faces, each etched with apprehension. Even the animals, draped in sackcloth, bow their heads in solemn lament. The king's decree hangs like a shroud over Nineveh, stifling hope. A heavy atmosphere of dread blankets the city, a palpable sense of impending doom. In Nineveh, a city once steeped in wickedness, a profound transformation sweeps through its streets. The city's inhabitants, moved by a collective plea, abandon their former ways, seeking divine mercy. Tears stream down countless faces, each drop a testament to their earnest repentance and yearning for forgiveness. The air vibrates with the intensity of their collective sorrow and hope, as Nineveh collectively implores God for mercy. Each tear reflects the breaking of old habits, the forsaking of past sins, and a unified cry for redemption. Nineveh's streets become a river of tears, washing away the darkness and welcoming the dawn of divine grace. The city of Nineveh pulses with a collective spirit, its streets teeming with a sea of humanity. Heads bow in unison, eyes sealed shut as the weight of solemnity descends upon the masses. A low, murmuring hum rises from the depths of the crowd, a symphony of whispered prayers echoing through the air. The air thickens with repentance, a palpable sense of remorse enveloping every corner of Nineveh. In a united plea, the people of Nineveh seek forgiveness, their collective yearning resonating through the city. The city holds its breath, awaiting redemption as the weight of their sins hangs heavy in the balance. In Nineveh, the city streets transform into a place of sorrow as families gather, heads bowed in collective contrition. Kneeling on the dusty ground, they murmur prayers, each word a testament to their acknowledgement of sin. A palpable sense of repentance fills the air, heavy with the weight of their collective transgressions. The dusty streets become a canvas of humility as the people of Nineveh seek redemption. Murmured prayers rise like a chorus, echoing through the city as Nineveh confronts its past. Under a sky heavy with foreboding, the streets of Nineveh stir with a palpable tension. Even the animals seem to perceive the impending doom, their senses heightened. A lone donkey stands listlessly, its head bowed in quiet resignation. Birds scatter restlessly from the rooftops, their cries echoing the city's unease. Stray cats slink through the shadows, their eyes wide with apprehension. A sense of collective dread permeates every corner, as nature itself holds its breath. I emerge from the city gates, a tempest raging within. Fury contorts my face, a mask of raw emotion. I stride forward, each step fueled by anger and resolve. The city walls loom behind, a silent witness to my inner turmoil. I continue on my path, determined to face whatever lies ahead. Beneath the relentless sun, I stand atop the ancient city walls of Nineveh, the sprawling city stretching before me. Nineveh thrives with life, commerce, and vibrant colors, yet my heart is weighed down by injustice and despair. My fists clench tighter, the weight of the world pressing upon me as I prepare to unleash a bitter tirade to God. I unleash a bitter tirade to God. My voice echoes across the city. The ancient city walls of Nineveh loom, the city sprawling beneath a relentless sun. Long shadows stretch from the towering structures, a visual testament to the narrator's growing sense of resignation. The narrator's voice echoes with frustration. Isn't this what I said, Lord? This is exactly why I fled to Tarshish in the first place. A surge of remembered defiance. I knew you are a gracious and merciful God, slow to anger and abounding in love, a God who relents from sending calamity. The narrator stands resolute against the backdrop of Nineveh, wrestling with faith and fate. Dust devils dance around my feet as I stand atop Nineveh's ancient walls, the sun a merciless hammer. Below, the city unfolds a labyrinth of sun-baked brick, teeming with countless souls. In a moment of utter despair, I whispered to the heavens, "Now, Lord, just take my life, for it is better for me to die than to live." My voice cracks with the weight of hopelessness as the sun continues its relentless descent. East of the formidable city of Nineveh, a lone figure seeks refuge under a makeshift shelter. Under the stark sky, he waits, the fate of Nineveh hanging in the balance. The shelter offers little comfort against the weight of impending doom. Silent anticipation fills the air as the destiny of the city looms large. Under the harsh sun, he remains steadfast, a solitary witness to the unfolding events. Under the scorching sun, I stand alone, a solitary figure facing the imposing city of Nineveh. As the relentless heat intensifies, a divine intervention unfolds before my very eyes. From the parched earth, a plant bursts forth with miraculous speed, defying the harsh landscape. In mere moments, the plant towers above, its broad canopy offering a sanctuary of shade. I stand beneath the plant, finding solace from the sun's oppressive glare. East of Nineveh, the land offers a welcome respite from the scorching sun. The shade offers a sanctuary, the heat lessened. The air is still, the landscape serene in its quiet strength. The sun beats down, but here, there is peace. Beneath the vast, starlit sky of Nineveh, a figure finds solace in slumber. The gentle shade of the plant offers a serene refuge from the night. In the quietude east of the city, deep sleep envelops the weary traveler. Under the watchful stars, peaceful dreams dance in the stillness of the night. The sun ascends, casting a golden hue over the majestic city of Nineveh, promising a day of prosperity. A lush plant stands tall, its broad leaves offering a comforting canopy of shade. Without warning, the plant begins to droop, its vibrant leaves turning limp and lifeless. A worm, an agent of unseen forces, gnaws relentlessly at the plant's stem, its jaws working with divine purpose. The plant, once a symbol of life and comfort, now lies withered, a testament to the power of a single, determined creature. East of Nineveh, the relentless sun blazes down. The scorching east wind whips across the barren land. The sun's relentless heat bears down with merciless intensity. The air shimmers with heat, blurring the horizon. The landscape stretches out, an expanse of desolation under the oppressive sun. Beneath the scorching sun, a lone figure struggles against overwhelming weakness. The vast expanse of Nineveh stretches out, indifferent to the lone figure's suffering. Each breath becomes a monumental effort as the weight of despair crushes the soul. The world spins, and the line between reality and illusion blurs with each staggering step. In the desolate landscape, the lone figure collapses, succumbing to the grip of misery. Under the merciless sun, the figure walks through the relentless dust, each step a heavy echo of despair. The city walls rise in the distance, a stark reminder of escape. Sweat stings, blurring the already fading hope. I wish that I were dead. The weight of the world crushes him, each grain of sand a burden on his soul. Under the relentless sun, the landscape outside Nineveh stretches endlessly, the air shimmering with oppressive heat. A solitary figure stands small and insignificant against the backdrop of the immense scene. A divine voice echoes across the parched land. Is it right for you to be angry about the plant? The question hangs in the air, challenging the depths of my understanding amidst the scorching heat. Under the relentless sun, the earth bakes outside Nineveh's walls. Where I stand, a figure consumed by fury. The heat shimmers around me, mirroring the intense emotion that grips my heart. The city looms behind, a silent witness to my inner turmoil. It is right for me to be angry, even to death. My voice cracks with raw emotion as I confront the vast emptiness with burning anger. Under the relentless sun, Nineveh's distant walls paint a stark silhouette against the vast horizon, emphasizing the city's isolation. A divine voice echoes through the desolate expanse, resonating with both authority and sorrow. You have been concerned about this plant, though you did not tend it or make it grow. God's voice booms. The voice continues, lamenting the ephemeral nature of life. It sprang up overnight and died overnight. In the face of such vastness and divine pronouncements, the insignificance of human concerns becomes profoundly clear. Under the vast sky, Nineveh sprawls, its walls a testament to ancient power. Distant figures move across the plain, their lives unfolding against the backdrop of the immense city. The only sound is the bleating of sheep, a gentle reminder of life's simplicity amid the grandeur. A divine voice resonates, filled with compassion. And should I not have concern for the great city of Nineveh, in which there are more than 120,000 people who cannot tell their right hand from their left, and also many animals? I stand on the outskirts, the monumental city of Nineveh stretching before me, its walls reflecting the stark desert sun. The city sprawls, a testament to human ambition and a stark reminder of the task ahead. The weight of divine purpose presses down. The mission looms. I consider the task, the fate of a city resting on my shoulders. East of Nineveh, dust dances around sandals as the chaotic city sprawls. The hot wind carries the cries of merchants and livestock. Beneath the scorching sun, a profound understanding dawns. I begin to understand the depth of God's compassion. I stand on a hill, the sun relentless above, as Nineveh sprawls before me, teeming with life. The city bustles, unaware of the judgment I once wished upon it. A profound peace washes over me, a serenity I never thought possible. The weight of anger lifts, replaced by the lightness of understanding. The revelation dawns. Mercy and forgiveness are not weaknesses, but strengths. I realize the importance of mercy and forgiveness. East of Nineveh, I stand, dust clinging to my sandals, the scorching sun relentless. The city behind me pulses with life, a chaotic blend of hope and despair. Before me, the endless desert shimmers, an unforgiving expanse under the sun's glare. I pause, drawing a shaky breath, and reflect on my own prejudices and biases. The sun beats down upon me as I stand on a hill, gazing at the vast city of Nineveh. The sprawling city unfolds before my eyes, a mix of awe and trepidation stirring within me. A gentle breeze whispers through the air, stirring the dust at my feet as I contemplate the city. I whisper, I commit to being more open to God's will in the future. The weight of my promise settles upon me as I stand resolute, ready to face the unknown. The sprawling city of Nineveh bakes under the relentless sun, a chaotic contrast to the tranquil east. Here, away from the city's noise, a profound sense of peace envelops me. The clamor of Nineveh fades into a distant hum, replaced by the gentle whisper of acceptance. In this serene landscape, a sense of calm washes over me. East of Nineveh, a lone figure stands silhouetted against the ancient city walls. The city looms, a silent giant, as I contemplate the momentous decision before me. My expression hardens, resolve etching lines onto my face, a silent promise etched in every contour. The air crackles with unspoken determination as I set my course towards the formidable city. With purpose in my stride, I begin my journey towards the heart of Nineveh. I step back into Nineveh, a city teeming with life, yet I feel strangely detached. The city's energy clashes with the quiet resolve swelling within me. A renewed purpose stirs in my heart, guiding my every step through the crowded streets. The weight of my mission settles upon me as I navigate the labyrinthine streets of Nineveh. The city streets of Nineveh bustle with life under the warm sun. Citizens engage in commerce, their interactions a dance of daily life. Children play, their laughter echoing through the grateful city. Families stroll, their bonds strengthened by the shared mercy. The air is filled with the sounds of a city reborn, thankful for divine grace. A community thrives, each member cherishing the gift of a second chance. Amidst the bustling city streets of Nineveh, a quiet sense of triumph washes over me. I reflect on my role in the city's transformation. A sense of fulfillment settles in as I acknowledge my contribution to their redemption. The weight of responsibility lifts, replaced by the lightness of knowing I have made a difference. Under the scorching sun of Nineveh, a lone figure begins to preach, his voice a solitary beacon in the crowded streets. His message of love and forgiveness cuts through the noise, seeking to touch the hearts of the city's inhabitants. The ancient city pulses with life, unaware of the divine plea echoing through its streets. The sun blazes, yet the preacher persists, his words resonating against the backdrop of bustling Nineveh. Each syllable carries the weight of hope, a desperate attempt to stir compassion in the hearts of the city's people. Under the relentless sun, the streets of Nineveh teem with life, a stark reminder of the world I sought to escape. The city's clamor, once a threat, now echoes as a mournful sigh, carrying the weight of past deeds. The oppressive weight of past actions bears down, yet an unexpected lightness begins to stir within. I finally understand the futility of trying to outrun God's compassion. The bustling streets fade into a blur as the realization dawns. Compassion is inescapable. In the heart of Nineveh, acceptance blooms, and the journey back begins.